Hi, good morning everyone. I was getting ready to go out in my bathing suit and it is cloudy, so I'm just gonna do a video, and this is about the Johnny Depp trial. I have been in that situation, like Johnny has and Amber, and I have had to go to court, and let me tell you what, my demeanor was totally different than Amber's. Let me explain. So I'm sitting on my knees. Let me get a little bit more comfortable. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. When I was in court, I was terrified, scared to death. The court even gave me a domestic violence lady who sat beside me during the court hearings, and my demeanor was totally different. I mean, I was shaking, just shaking in my shoes. Amber, on the other hand, is sitting there with her nose up in the air. Let me tell you what, if you are a victim of domestic violence, your demeanor would be very similar to mine. You're frightened out of this world. I remember having to say the 23rd Psalm on the way to court because I was so scared to death. It's probably the scariest thing I've ever done. But like I said, Amber's mannerisms are not connecting with somebody who has been abused. And the other thing I noticed is whenever my ex and I do have a couple of exes, people, when we would get in a fight, I didn't want to fight. I mean, I knew it was not going to go anywhere because a lot of my exes were narcissists, right? I would just leave and go get a motel. You know, you don't hang around for the bad stuff. You just leave because you know it's not going to go anywhere. So, and that's what Johnny did. Johnny would get his sister, who was like an assistant, to book an extra motel. And anybody who's in that kind of situation, they leave. But there's the thing, you have to leave when you know it's not going to be dangerous. I always had to leave when, like, one of my exes had gone to work. You don't leave while they're still in the house. That is like, you just don't do that, people. Your life could be at stake. So I always had to leave when I know that they weren't around and my safety was number one. So that is a similarity that me and Johnny Depp had. We left before it got out of hand. And I have stayed at so many hotels, I mean thousands of dollars, because I didn't want it to escalate to the level where I didn't know what was going to happen. You know, you never know. In a DV situation, you never know what could happen. And a lot of people in domestic violence, you don't necessarily have to have bruises. You don't necessarily have to have scars, because believe me, the emotional abuse is just as bad as the physical. So yeah, I see a lot of things going on in this trial, and I can definitely say you want out of that picture if you fear that it's going to escalate. You just go get a hotel, you leave. You don't wait around for someone to throw something at you. And like I said, when I was in court, I shivered. I was extremely scared. And thank God somebody had been appropriated to me. So I didn't go into court with my nose stuck up in the air, acting like I was better than everybody else, because I wasn't, you know. Yeah, you have a whole different demeanor.